Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. This is the last episode of Z so let's jump into it. So I must say this zoo actually took me it took me quite a bit of time to we've got quite a few things going here. So there's a few buildings that at the time of the recording this video isn't uploaded yet. All of these styled buildings which will be uploaded pretty soon. So we've got basically an exhibit building which I just copied. Also, if I upload this building, like I said in previous videos, and you want to use it for something else besides snakes, you can just change the signs. On this side we have the staff section, but it's basically just water and electricity. And what else? Then we have food and drink and info and gift shop. So I will also upload a shell of this style just so that you can add whatever you want in there. What's happening now? They are hungry. We'll sort them out now. And yeah, there's a lot of buildings and stuff that I will still upload. I will leave links of my Steam Workshop page in the description below, so you can go and check out what there is. I will also add everything into a collection just so that it's easier to find. And yeah. Okay, so let's check out some of the animals and stuff. I think that's far more exciting than check out the buildings. So we have the exhibits. Our first habitat from on this side is the tiger. Which tiger is this? I think it's the Bengal? No? Is it? Yep, the Bengal. Okay, so we have two little... Yeah, it is quite laggy because I have other programs open in the back. So we have the Bengal tiger and they are adorable. Honestly, so cute. Two babies. Oh, look at... Did you see that? He just walked through the wall happily. And then okay, so here we've got two tiger cubs. I don't know where the other one is. Come on. Actually can't see him. I think the best way to find him is doing this. It shows something here. There we go. And the other one is this side. There he is. Also very adorable. Oh, he's pooping. The enrichment items isn't when you download the habitats, there aren't any enrichment items, so that you will still have to add as you research them. The reason why I haven't uploaded habitats with enrichment items, because then you have to in any case research those enrichment items to be able to unlock the habitat. So next we've got cheetahs. Cheetahs, I think this is most probably the most plain big habitat that I've made. Yeah, this is not my favorite, but it does look good. The only problem that you might find with this habitat is sometimes the guests complain that they can't see them properly. But other than that, it works pretty well, and it's also very easy to install. Next to that we have the grizzly bear. I have two albino... Oh, the baby... Oh, two babies. Oh, three babies. Where did they come from? Okay, that's adorable. I actually didn't even notice that. The only problem with the grizzly bear habitat, and I'm gonna try and sort it out and upload an update, is when you install the shell and barrier, for some other reason there's something that clashes. I haven't figured out what it is yet, so basically what I had to do is place the barrier and then the shell I sort of placed as close as possible and then sort of break it down and rebuild it. But I've only also found that to be the problem or the case a few times. Other times it works perfectly. So if you do have a problem with this shell, please do let me know in the comments below or on the Steam Workshop, because then I know the problem is more serious. But okay, so this is the grizzly bear habitat. It's a pretty decent looking habitat, and this was the first Z modern habitat that I built. Next to that we have the flamingo. Now I don't have a lot of flamingos unfortunately, but hopefully we can get a few more in here. This was originally shorter, it was about to there, but these guys need a little bit more space and water, so I've extended it and made it a long, awkward habitat. The original habitat is on the workshop is the shorter one, so you can always just extend it if you feel the need to do so. Then we have the tortoise. I think this is the Aldabra, or is this the Galapagos? I'm not sure. Galapagos, okay. So the Galapagos and the Aldabra or Aldabra, some people pronounce it differently. The difference between the two is there is slightly different plants in them. Other than that, they are pretty much the same. When you place the Galapagos, no sorry, the Aldabra tortoise habitat, I would recommend just raising the barrier and changing it the color so that they can't see out, because I don't know, for some other reason they are slightly more sensitive, and also very popular apparently, very popular. Okay, then we've got the ostrich, is it? And we have baby ostriches as well. They are so adorable. So we've got the ostrich habitat. This one I'm actually very proud of. I like this sort of vibe that I've done here, and it's a pretty good habitat. It looks decent. Also, because a lot of the times ostriches doesn't get like proper habitats I've seen. It's just something quick, and a lot of people don't even have ostriches in their zoo. So I'm pretty chuffed with this habitat. It's okay. Next to this one, I think we should go most probably down. We've done, I think this is, we've seen that one. It's actually difficult to see in the dark. There we go, elephant. I should maybe wait for the rain to end so you can see better. Okay, give it a sec for the rain to end. Okay, so it finally stopped raining and it's daytime and very foggy. So here we've got the elephant habitat. This one I'm actually pretty happy with. Originally it would have been glass, but the elephants break the glass, so I've changed it to the electrical wire barrier. So I would recommend that your habitat is powered all the way around, not just for the barrier but for the lights as well. And yeah, so this is pretty decent. Like I said, enrichment items isn't standard with the, doesn't come with the shell and the habitat. Sorry, my tongue did something there. So you have to add your own enrichment item. So you'll see most of my animals have no enrichment. So I will sort that still out, because I'm obviously still going to play the zoo. I'm just not going to further record it and build on it, if you get what I'm saying. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't put anything on this side of the roof. I wanted that sort of hang over roof vibe, if you get what I'm saying. I just didn't want that to happen, but that's the game, nothing we can do about that. Next to that we've got, let me just see here, we've seen all of those. Next to that we have the lion habitat. Now I actually don't really like how the walkover turned out. I wanted to do a sort of slope all the way, but then it also sort of looked very awkward, so I just left it as is. But here we've got the lion habitat. The inside of the habitat I'm happy with though. I think it turned out well. We've also got cubs by the looks of it. Oh my lord, they are so adorable. Yep, very adorable. And also all of these habitats have build videos, and at the end of the build video there is an installation sort of guide, how to install it. So I do recommend, if you have problems, to check that out, because a lot of people have commented that they can't do this and they can't do that. So I would recommend checking that out. Next to that we have the we've done the Bengal. This is the Siberian tiger. I think we've got cubs as well somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do. Where are they? There's one in the water. Just look at them, so adorable. Yeah, that's cute. I don't know why they are. Oh, apparently you can go through the ground as well. So yeah, this is a exact copy of the Siberian tiger habitat, just because my initial idea was to do a sort of equal zoo. There's a word for it, I just can't remember it. I'll think of it, but I wanted to do a zoo like that and I wanted a lot of the habitats to look the same, so that what's the word, whatever is left is right, if you get what I'm saying. I wanted to do something like that, like in the beginning, the first section of the zoo, you'll see that everything sort of matches. So that was my initial plan, but then I sort of went off course and just did something random, which actually turned out better. Next to that we have the timber wolf, my favorite animals. There's the wolf, and this I'm actually also very happy with. I wanted to redo the roof of the walkover, but then I thought it actually works with the lighting and stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it. The timber wolf is also a very big habitat, so I would recommend that you guys have the space if you want to use any of the bigger habitats. And I don't know what the bulls are doing there. Oh, it just keeps on bouncing. That's very awkward. Yeah, so this is the timber wolf. It actually, in my opinion, looks slightly better inside than the timber wolf, because the timber wolf you can't put plants in. They don't seem to like plants, so it's a very plain situation, and I've realized that this doesn't really work, but yeah. Then we have the flamingo, no, the peafowl, sorry, we've done the flamingo already. The Indian peafowl. Now the original habitat, the terrain is slightly different. I just painted the terrain here and somehow painted over this, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about that too much now. So this is also a very good looking habitat. I think this is the only habitat, this and the timber wolf and polar bear, where you need more than one themed research. This one you need the classical research as well with the new world. So yeah, this is the peafowl. Then we have the Japanese macaque, which is also a very adorable animal, but do they breed? I started off with 5 of them, and currently there is 16. So they breed a lot, but adorable. Also very happy with them. In the inside there's sort of like enrichment climbing areas for them, just because why not. And then they also have the trees to climb on and do their thing. Next to that, or our next habitat is, I think that is it. This is the polar, and then it's it. I think that's it. The polar bear. Now the polar bear has the biggest habitat of them all. This is like massive compared to the rest of them. And the reason why I did it is just to have that one oversized habitat, because why not? Now the polar bear isn't that popular. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of a warmer climate. I don't know. I'm just thinking things, yeah. But also very adorable animals. So I'm actually happy that I gave them a sort of big enclosure. This means that they can have more space to run around, and there's sort of this whole sort of cave vibe as well for them to just walk around in, and obviously the keeper will come through here to feed them. And yeah, that's about it for the habitat. I'm trying to think if there was something that I skipped. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. No, that is it. 14 enclosures. Now before we end this episode, there's a few things that I also want to talk about. The giveaway of building the Z Zoo. There is currently 2 giveaways running, and it ends on the end of February, which is the 29th, I think. I don't know, is it the 29th this year? I have to check, but I'll leave more info in the description below. So one of them is just to comment on the lion build habitat video, and the other is basically building your own Z Zoo. So build an entire zoo just out of Z modern buildings. You're not allowed to use any other buildings besides Z modern buildings. So the nice thing about it is I've, as you can see, designed everything so that you can build a functional zoo. So there won't be any problem with that. So yeah, if you guys want to do it, after you've done obviously sandbox mode, then upload it to the workshop and let me know, or yeah, let me know on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. I'll leave links in the description for all of that, and I can go and check them out. And the best looking zoo and functioning zoo. So it would be a combination of both. The zoo definitely has to function regardless how good it looks, and the best zoo will win. Obviously those that does do the built zoos won't be able to use the polar habitat because of the stuff that it needs, and if you don't have the Arctic pack, then you can't build. But the giveaway DLC is for 2 packs, either the deluxe upgrade DLC or the Artic. And that's about it. So yeah, I will upload all of the items, and I hope you guys enjoyed the series. The next series will be the Immortal Gardens, which I'm gonna give you a quick preview of now. I don't think, yeah, there we go, the entrance. Now where can we find a flat surface? Here. So this will be the next series. I'm pretty excited actually about this one. Let me just get it to where it should be. This looks pretty good. So this section will go on the original entrance. That section that's on it you can delete and then just slide this on there, add your path, and yeah. There will be a build video of this and install video of this. This will most probably up before all of the Z modern stuff is finished, because I sort of want to get this going. And yeah, and another thing, I will be doing one more Z modern habitat, not from scratch, but there's a habitat. Let's see if I can find it. Unfortunately I can't use it because it's locked, but this I'm gonna convert into a Z modern habitat as well. It's for the gorillas, and hopefully you guys can use it. It would be just something extra. Obviously I'm not gonna put it in here. I'm kind of well, I actually don't have space after doing the scenery, so check out for that one as well. Well guys, sorry, I'm actually so distracted with other things as well, so I do apologize for sounding sort of distant, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos on my channel, and also check out for the new series. Hopefully you guys would like that as well, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy your day, bye.